All right, so what we're gonna do is Pails rails to induce, thoracic extension using the foam roller. So what you're gonna do is grab your favorite foam roller and you're gonna start to lay down first. You're gonna think about that just underneath that big spinous where your neck transitions into your upper back. And that's gonna be your start point. So from here, I'm gonna lift my hips up. Hands are gonna go overhead. And what I can do is start to allow my body to kind of start sink into the foam roller, okay? So I'm using it as a fulcrum. I can lower my hips to induce more of that extension in that component. And so once I'm ready to, I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna induce first contraction away from the foam roller. So I'm thinking about everything in the front collapsing in on itself. And so I'm gonna reach up to the ceiling. I'm gonna bring my pelvis and my belly button up to the ceiling, bring it towards my forehead, push, push, push. Everything in the front is contracting. I'm thinking about pulling away from the foam roller. And then you're gonna do that for the prescribed amount of time. Breathe, breathe, and then relax. And now I'm gonna stay in this position. This time I'm thinking about sinking deeper over the foam roller and I'm pushing. I'm, pushing, the ends, the tops of my shoulder, my pelvis down to the floor. I'm thinking about everything in the front lifting off that foam roller. Lift, 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 lift. It's contracting, lifting off the floor. You do max effort. It's comfortable for you. Lift, 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 lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then relax. And so at this point, what I'll do is I'll start to transition into the mid back. Same idea. So I'm gonna get in position. Arms are gonna go overhead or support your neck, whichever you need. You can, think about anchoring your shoulders and your elbows and then bring your hips down into that in position. And again, we're gonna start to induce a contraction. First contraction is up towards the ceiling. I'm thinking about pulling myself up to the ceiling. Everything in the front is contracting. Max effort. And then relax. Anchor yourself one more time. Now you're gonna think about lifting the middle of your back. So lifting off the floor, off the foam roller. Contract, contract, contract. Max effort, what's comfortable for you, keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. You're gonna reset, going towards those lower thoracic. You're gonna make sure that, you're still just above the lower edge of your ribs. And again, you can anchor yourself, anchor your hips. You're gonna think about, first contraction is just basically pulling yourself up off the floor. Pull, pull, pull. Max effort. Everything is pulling towards the front. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Now you're gonna anchor yourself one last time. Hips are gonna anchor, and you're gonna think about lifting, contract and lift. Take your mid back off the foam roller. Everything in the front is lifting towards the ceiling. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. So that's going to be Pails rails for thoracic extension.